morning, everyone. Hello, it's Louise here from Crazy Borgies. So I have decided to do a kitting up video of the beautiful Mona Lisa that I unboxed a couple of days ago. So grab yourselves a coffee, although I've nearly finished mine, but well, actually I have finished. Look, I better get myself another coffee. And yeah, let's get started on kitting up this beautiful, beautiful Mona Lisa and see how she turns out. It'll be interesting to see. I know I've had quite a lot of comments about how she'll turn out. I'm really interested in seeing how she'll turn out, and my Van Gogh as well that I've got. If anybody wants to suggest any paintings, any famous paintings that you would like me to do, then that would be a really good thing, because I'm quite interested to see how famous paintings come out in diamond painting form. It should be, you know, it's like a little experiment that I'm doing on my channel just to see. So this one, as I said, has 33 colours. And if you are a new subscriber, I would just like to say a big thank you and a massive welcome. And I know I do have quite a lot of subscribers from the US of A. I really do appreciate all your love and all your positivity, all your comments. It really does brighten my day and make me smile. And I will try my best to always reply to the comments. We do have a time difference, so it won't be straight away, but I will get back to your comments. Sorry, I can't think this morning. Anyway, so let's get started on kitting up beautiful Mona Lisa. So I've got my drills already, and the inventory sheet is in there. If you are new to diamond painting, because I know some of you are new, diamond painting isn't that big in the UK yet, guys. So I'm hoping it will become big. I think it's like most things. Yeah, it just takes a while for people to understand what it is, because once you explain it to them, then they can see. I always think that it is a bit like doing my brain can't think this morning. What is it? Those little, what is it that I'm thinking? Oh, it's gone. I feel like it's a bit like doing a jigsaw, basically, where you've got selection of colours instead of different shapes, and you're just putting them all together to make this beautiful painting as the end result. Some people frame them, some people gift them, and some people just keep them in their portfolios. I do a mixture of both, really. So this is basically everything. Sorry guys, Rio wanted to get in on the act again this morning. He's in a very, very lively mood. And anyway, going back to Mona Lisa. So this is basically everything you need to get started. Is your drills from your kit. And I always find that, you know, I don't like working out of these little bags, and I don't know many diamond painters in the diamond painting community that actually do work out the bags directly. If they are in those little you know, the bags that actually seal, if they're in them, it's not too bad. But these, you would seriously, when I first started, I was working out of just these bags, and it was a nightmare, especially if you dropped a bag. So basically this is what I do now. Okay, I've got to stop saying this morning. So I've got some stickers and some Tic Tac containers, and you can use peel boxes, any sort of small jewelry boxes, anything like that really. So this one is Tic Tac containers, but they are lying down instead of standing upright like that. So with these ones, yeah, it's going to be a bit tricky. I think I might put the labels on here. So the stickers are what we put the symbol on. That's what I do, is I put the symbol on the labels and then put the correct bag that corresponds to the symbol in the container, and it just makes working on these a lot easier than working out of these little plastic bags. So I think I should just stop talking and get started, because I've just watched was it a documentary? No, it wasn't. It was a clip on YouTube that I saw and I clicked on, and I really wish I hadn't, because it has upset me this morning. It's kind of thrown me off my my happy positive mood a bit. And I will discuss more about that in a few minutes after I've started this. So I've got my washi tape that I put around the sides because the adhesive has gone over the edges over here, and if you don't cover them up then you can get all sorts of dust, and yeah, it's not nice. So I'm just going to plonk you down over there and get started, I think, and pray that my camera does not fall. So yeah, I just think she is beautiful. I did spend more than I like to admit on her, but there were smaller sizes of this that I could do. But as we know, in diamond painting world, the bigger you go, the more detail that you will see in the picture. So that's why I went for this size, which is 30 by 45. So we shall just put her over here, I think, and put my drills there. So I've got my handy unicorn pen. Oh dear. But how is everybody this morning anyway? I hope you're well, had a lovely evening and all the rest of it. I took my lovely princess out for a nice walk today, so she's all nice and relaxed. And the parrot, the baby parrot Rio, as you just saw, has just gone off with his, could you call her a babysitter or parrot sitter? Yes, a parrot sitter. He's gone off with my eldest, and she is just looking after him, because as you know, in my previous videos, he does get extremely loud and he's very attention seeking all the time. So this is the inventory sheet. That nearly said something else then. You didn't hear that? Okay, so this is the inventory that came with it. I have been through it. It is all in Chinese, as you can see, in symbols. But these are all the DMC codes here. And I went through them all yesterday, and they're definitely all there. So that's all good. I'm just seeing, is this, have we got funky symbols, as I like to call them? Funky symbols are like little squiggles or little dots or just random symbols, basically, that are not really that easy to see. I prefer working in alphabetical symbols or numerical. That's just a personal preference. I don't know many people that like the symbols, but there could be a few. Right, so first things first, I usually write the symbols on the stickers first. So let me do that. Let me just turn you around so you can see what I am doing. There. I'm just checking the camera angle. Yeah. Okay. So the first symbol is J. This may take some time, guys, this video, but I know if you are a regular subscriber, you know my videos are not very short. I try to keep them short, but I like talking quite a lot. It's just a Louise thing. Okay. So let's just get started. Yeah, I like to write the stickers out because I just feel it saves time, you know. Um, yeah. So I just watched this documentary. I think I'm just going to tell you guys what it is. It was something that just so happened to flick up on my YouTube when I was watching it. And it was a documentary about a little boy who was severely autistic. And his name was Jason. You may have heard this. It's not in this country. It's in Australia. Oh, let me just put my dog out. Princess, out. Out. Okay, so it was about a little boy called Jason. He was severely autistic. His mum, he had mum, dad who were married. I think there may have been an older sister as well, not that much older than the little boy Jason. And basically, mum ended up doing the unthinkable, which was murdering her own child, her own baby boy. I say baby boy, he was 9 years old at the time, I think, 9 or 10. Could be wrong. You know, it took me a while to watch it because obviously I have children with special needs. Autism is quite a strong, it's quite strong in my family. You know, we have quite a lot of us have autism. I personally am not diagnosed with it, but I must have some traits, or else I don't think my children would have them as bad. Anyway, the autism as well as bad. So my son is what's known as, he has autism, but he has other conditions as well that kind of link in with autism. And he is in a mild learning difficulty school. And I'm very pleased so far. He went through mainstream school for the primary level, but then I felt for secondary, and so did his primary school at the time, felt secondary, you know, he wouldn't be able to cope, he wouldn't get the help, they wouldn't be able to get the resources, la-di-da-di-da. And then there's the whole aspect of other kids. You know, kids can be cruel. There's a lot of bullying going on and all sorts like that. And, you know, children, if they see anything different with a child, they home in on that, don't they? So I'm diverting here, guys. I'm diverting. Where am I? I've done the X, I've done the plus, and now I'm on the small h. Okay, so yeah, I flicked on it. I wish I hadn't, because it really did upset me. And I tried to be neutral to both sides. And I did feel like it was just all, not excuses, but you know, the thing is autism is nothing new. It's been around for many, many years. Yes, it's increasing. And yes, it is a spectrum. So you can have someone with autism that can cope quite fine in the average world, you know, and then you can have another one that is like my Natalia, completely non-verbal, can't talk, can't do anything for herself, can't go to the toilet by herself, can't wash herself, can't brush her teeth, nothing. And it is a real challenge, I'm not going to lie. As a mum, you know, when you're having a baby, you don't think at yourself at the time. And because autism is to do with the brain, obviously you have your standard ultrasounds. They can't tell you at an ultrasound if your child's going to be autistic or not, because they don't know that sort of information. They're just going by the physical body parts, you know. They're just going by that, basically. But I don't think it, you know, it wouldn't have made any difference to me personally, even if they could have told me, because, you know, I still love my children. I wouldn't change them or be without them for the world. So hearing this mother telling everyone why she done what she done on that day in August, I think it was, I struggled with. I struggled listening to it. Because, you know, they showed some family footage of the little boy. And he was a really lovely little boy. You know, he looked really, really, really sweet. There was a lot of love there. A lot of love there. From the son to the mum anyway. And trying not to cry here, guys. But I'm going to hold it together. Yeah, I'll never, ever understand. Let's put it that way. Because the way I see it and the way that I feel about it is that these children are given to us like, I like to think of them like angels almost. They're like angel children, especially when they're severe. And they're kind of locked in their bodies. And, you know, there is a very big personality in most of these children as well. It's just only certain people can see it. This is the problem. And I like to think it is because, you know, it's like angels. Only certain people can see them and feel them and all the rest of it. And, yeah, I feel like they're sent to us for a reason. Let's put it that way. And I think the reason could be to help us see life from a different perspective. Because being a practicing Catholic, which is what I am, that's my religion, I'm very strong about the faith. I'm strong about passing it on to my children. And I just think they are sent to us to help teach us about this world and possibly the next world. That's my sort of look on it. Okay, this is, I've put too much on in this one, so I'm going to put it in this one. And you know, I think this world is not the final destination. This world is just like we're passing through, as we all know. No one's here forever. And I just feel like I've always felt like my Natalia, almost like she is another version of myself. And that's what basically all our children are, isn't it? They're just another version of their mums and dads. And sometimes we get children given to us, as I said, to help us see life for what it really is, which is not material worlds, not what's expected. And it's very much with children with autism, you've got to think outside the normal range of most activities and all that stuff. So that's my perspective on it. And yeah, it was quite hard to watch for me, to be honest with you. I don't understand why she done what she did. I feel like we didn't really get to the bottom of why she did what she did. All we know is that her marriage had broken down and that her dad had died. Now, I've lost my mum very young, actually. I won't go into those reasons, but she, yeah, basically, I lost my mum when I was 25, and it was hard, I'm not going to lie. The whole grieving process is awful. Anyone who's lost someone, it's just terrible. You never get over it. You just learn to live with it. But I do find, you know, that you can either use it to make sure that you live the best way and be the best person you can be and don't make similar mistakes to your parents, or you can go the other way and use it as an excuse for everything that you do, bad and good, just looking for the next packet here, guys. Is there only one pack of 301? Yes, there is. Okay, so moving on. It was a very emotional documentary. It made me cry, and I feel really, really sorry for that little boy and the sibling and everyone, basically, because the mum has been she's basically been given a behaviour bond, I think it was. So she's killed her son, she suffocated him, and she's walking free on a good behaviour bond. I mean, doesn't make me feel very comfortable, that. I just hope the authorities are keeping a very close eye on her, because she does seem, even now when they were talking to her, very unstable. Yeah, it's just, as I said, this is just my personal opinion, and I don't want to offend anybody, but you know, it's a topic that's very close to my heart, obviously. I have 2 children that have autism, and it's I'm not going to lie and say it's easy, because it's really not. But if you love your child, you'll make it work. You'll make it work, and you do what you have to do. And I think this is the problem, is a lot of people kind of think, oh God, look, everyone's looking, what's this person thinking, what's that? No, forget all that. You really can't with autism, and you just have to go with the ride, take the rough with the smooth, so to speak. And yeah, that's my thoughts on that for the day. So why am I trying to write when I've already written the labels? Okay, it's really thrown me, that documentary, actually. I really wish I hadn't watched it now. Okay, 355 is the next colour, and I'm gonna, you know what I'm gonna do, guys? I'm gonna change this, because get on a cheerful note, because this turns into a really heavy video, and I don't want it to be. I'll just say a little prayer in my head tonight for the boy, and we're just forgetting about it for now. Yeah, I think there's only one packet of that number. Probably wise if I turn the bags up the right way so I can actually see. Whoops, there you go. So I can see the numbers on the packets. Can you see? Have you got a good shot? I think you have, just about. There. Okay, so this is going to take a while, I can tell, but once we get them all kitted up, it's worth it. Just makes the whole process a bit smoother. I think there is only one of these. If there isn't, then I'm sure we'll find out somewhere along the way. So this colour is 355, and it is, oh, it's really gorgeous actually. It's like a orangey reddy colour. Yeah, very sparkly, very sparkly. Okay, so let's tip it in. I do have larger containers for the drills, the diamonds, these little bits, we call them drills. And if you drop any, and you just literally scoop them up onto your finger, they just stick to them. So I don't know, it must be something about the oils in our skin that makes them stick to it. Okay, so 355 is, let me get my inventory sheet, is number 8. Yes, number 8. So yeah, there we go. And number 4. So this is my best way of actually working, is with numbers, as I said, and 400 is number 4. 400 numbers and letters. you know, sometimes when they're all in individual bags and not in the usual line that's joined together, it makes this process a bit longer because, yeah. Yeah. This is quite a dark colour palette. There's only a few lighter colours. I'm pouring it into this little container, into this little tray. So I like to show you the different colours as I'm kitting up. This is like a brown colour. Yeah, well, it is a brown colour. It's not like a brown colour. There we go. So in it goes to number 4. So I hope you're having a lovely day wherever you are in this wonderful world. If you're in the UK, then a big hello to all my UK subscribers. And if you're in the USA, hello to you guys too. Big welcome. I've still got to sit down and actually work out the time difference. Keep meaning to do that. So there we go, number 4. Okay, next one is R, small r. Okay, so we have R. Do we have a large R as well, a capital R? No, not that I can see. Okay. So R is 420. Okay, 420, 420, there's 1. Yeah, I think there's only one 420 from what I can see. Lovely shade of brown in there, a lighter brown. There we go. I don't write the DMC codes on. I know some people write the symbol plus the DMC code as well, but no, I don't. I just want to get them all kitted up so I can get working as quickly as possible onto the painting. So the next one is 9. And then also what I do after I finish kitting up all the little bags, I put them in alphabetical order and then numerical order, and then I just have the symbols on the side, just so that in my mind I can kind of, I know where I'm going, so to speak. Okay, number 9. Number 9. This is where it's confusing, where my brain has to think number 9 is not number 9. Number 9 is just a number here, and it's the symbol I'm looking for. So I'm looking for number 9 symbol instead of just the number of bags here. So it's not that. Number 9 is actually 433. This is where you have to be on the ball, because you could really get it mixed up. 433. There's 1. Just one bag of 433. Lots of browns in this colour, but then I think they didn't really have much to paint, much different shades, did they? Not like now. Okay. So yeah, I wanted to chat a bit about autism anyway. I want to keep my channel a mixture. I don't want to just go into one area. It will be mainly diamond paintings because that's my hobby and I really enjoy diamond painting. but I do want to diverse into other areas as well. Why limit ourselves, you know, to just one topic? So there we go. Number A or letter A is 434. Okay, there's 436. Could it be that one? No. Where is 434? So these DMC codes, from what I've seen on YouTube, I think they're the same codes as when you cross stitch, and perhaps when you do other, maybe the paint by numbers as well. Where has that one gone? Four, 3, 4. Where are you? Am I going blind this morning? Quite possibly. Oh, jeez. It's got to be. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, it's really thrown me off that that documentary. I wish I'd never watched it, to be honest with you. Why do we put ourselves through it, guys, eh? You always see something and you know that you shouldn't watch it, but you want to anyway. Have no idea, really. There we go, 434. What is that? That's just a bit of trash. Okay. So that's A done. Next one is, I'm hoping I'm going to have enough of these. T. If not, I've got loads more, so that's fine. T is 436. This is like a very light brown, almost yellow colour. I'll start doing that again. It's easier for you and for me. There we go. The next one is a symbol. Division sign. What one is that? That is 725. I think they're roughly all over here, the numbers that I need. 725, yes. Oh, it's this beautiful shade of yellow. Look at that. That's gorgeous. No one's going to walk in and ruin this video today because they're all at school. Yay. So my three youngest ones are at 3 separate schools, and it is hard work. It's a bit of a nightmare trying to keep up with what school is doing what, when they're doing it, and yeah, I usually end up with a lot of headaches as a result. F is 732. Okay, so green. So now we've gone from brown to yellows to greens. It's like a very dark greenish colour. There we go. Wondering if I should turn the light on because it does look like it's going to rain here in the UK. Okay, F. Next one is just a triangle shape. Yes, 741. Oh, this is gorgeous, this one. It's like orangey yellow. Wow. Look at that. That's beautiful. Whoops. Yeah, whenever people ask me that what diamond painting is, I'm just like, well, how do you explain it? How would you explain it? Oh, it's difficult, isn't it? If I say yes, I love diamond painting. What is that? What is that? They say. Right. Mind you, I am really loving the rhinestones at the moment. The rhinestone drills. They're just beautiful, and some of the designs they're coming out with the bubbles. Oh gosh, yeah. Number 1 is 742. Very similar shade to this, actually, if not identical, isn't it? Okay, maybe just a shade difference. Trying to see. Already on 36 minutes, guys. I've got to start moving faster here. Less talk. There we go. Oh. There we go. Next one is minus is 743. Yep. It's a bright shade of yellow. Gorgeous. Need to really get it into my head where the camera is on this. So I always end up going over there for some reason. And the camera's actually on this side. There we go. L. There we go. Yeah. So I stocked up on my washi tape the other day and got some pretty patterny washi tape. 832 is L. 832. There we go. I've nearly finished the Last Supper. I was working on it last night till the wee hours of this morning. And I was thinking, I know what I need to do. I've got it in my head. I just need to do it. Just get it done. And stop overthinking about it having to be perfect. 833. It's only for myself. It's not like I'm gifting it to anyone. 833. Where are you? There, right in front of me. I think that's why my eyesight's so bad, guys, you know, because I don't sleep very well. The problem's just like switching off. I think most mums do, though. Have so many, you know, list of things to do in your head that it is difficult to switch off sometimes. There we go. Look at that. Gorgeous. But I say my rosary every day, and that helps. It's a form of meditation and praying, and it just really helps calm you down and give you some inner peace. And we all need a bit of that, don't we? There. Especially in this world where everything is so busy and quick, and you know, we don't want it tomorrow or next week. We want it now. That's pretty much what this world is like. 838. But that's why I live in the country. Well, not too country, just a bit out in the country, because I like space, peace, calm is best for me and my children. I don't think I could ever live in a busy town centre again. Oh, It'd drive me crazy, it really would. There we go, W. It's like a dark brown. It is a dark brown, there we go. There we go. There we go. So my youngest daughter is now being kept a very close eye on for autism because of her siblings and because of the family history. But she's definitely not autistic. And we saw the paediatrician on Monday and she agreed with me that she really doesn't think she's got autism, but she has got some traits. But because of the family history, I think she would have got those traits anyway. Because I have a few of them traits myself. So, and I'm not diagnosed. But here's the thing. She did spot some sort of signs of impulsiveness. And from some of the stuff that I said the teacher has brought up to me, we're kind of basically looking at ADHD, guys, which is on the same spectrum. But I think the term they used to use for it was high functioning autism. But now they don't use those terms anymore. Because, you know, that's a bit of a mouthful, isn't it? 839. Oh, we've got 3 bags of this. 839. Quite a lot. Dark brown again. But I kind of suspected she had ADHD, to be honest with you. But we have to have evidence from not just myself, evidence from the school. They can't just diagnose like that. So we have to have, they give a SNAP questionnaire to you to give to your teacher. And then the teacher fills it out. Usually with ADHD, they don't like to diagnose it until over 5 years of age. And yeah, just to see, I think just to rule out if it's anything other than ADHD. So, because there's lots of different development conditions, and they all sort of interlink on the same sort of autistic spectrum anyway. And yeah, so it's just the way it is, guys, just the way it is. But I mean, I can deal with a bit of ADHD. Oh, the only problem is what you usually find with kids with ADHD is that when they get to a certain age, and usually it's around the time they go from infants into juniors, right before secondary, things kind of get worse before they get better, so to speak, because more is expected of them work-wise in the classroom. Infants, they can get away with more because it's mainly play-based. Juniors, it's different. They're preparing you for high school, for secondary. So, yeah. I mean, I kind of spotted a few signs with her to begin with. And I did get her kind of highlighted pretty much from about 2 years of age, because, you know, girls are different. Girls display traits differently to boys. Boys are a bit more straightforward, I find. Again, this is just my personal opinion and my personal view. Oh, my tummy is rumbling. I must be really hungry. Okay, don't worry, I've got plenty of reserves, guys, plenty of reserves. C is number 869. Where is it? 869, probably right in front of me. Yes, right in front of me. See how annoying these bags are, though. Like when I first started and I was working out of them, the amount of times that they would go flying, it was painful. It was painful, guys. 869. So basically, a kitting up video is just basically organising all your drills into small containers and making your life a bit easier, I'd say, than working out of those bags. Right. This is not a number 11, is it? Is it 11? I think it is. 920. Anyway, 920 we're looking for. It's right there. Just makes it easier when you want to diamond paint and put it all away, especially if you've got little kiddies who like pulling everything out, or children with autism that put everything in their mouth, which is what my Natalia is like. Everything. Do you know, I caught her swinging a silver watch yesterday. I was not happy. I was not happy, and she knows when I'm not happy. She sort of gives me a half smile and then hands it over begrudgingly. Very begrudgingly. So 937. 937. Where is 937? Up there. It's a green colour. Dark green. I'm just pouring it. Well, would help if I had it the right way up, wouldn't it? Thank God I didn't pour it. Okay. I'm just putting it direct in here, guys. But if I was taking my time and I wasn't trying to rush it, then I would pour it in there and show you more in depth. I think I'm going to have to do this video in 2 parts, you know, guys, because I just talk so much. Anyway, okay, so I'm going to end this video now because I've looked at the timer. It's 47 minutes and that's a long time. If I carry on, I'm just about halfway through kitting up Mona Lisa. But I think the best thing I can do now is to show you how far I've got. It's actually quite a lovely colour palette, isn't it, really? They're very sparkly, very sparkly. I just want to start this straight away, see how I get on with it. And I'm going to do a part 2 to this kitting up video now, because I just feel like an hour-long video is going to be too long for you guys to sit through. I mean, yeah, if you're anything like me anyway. So, but then again, I know lots of you do like the long videos. So I appreciate that. Thank you very much for your love, your support. Everything any comment I get always makes me smile. And it does, you know, it is a blessing and a privilege to bring these lovely paintings to you guys and to show them what's available, what can help you with life in general, make you feel better. If there's any topics you want me to discuss, let me know and comment down below. If you want any advice on autism, things to look out for, I will try to help you as best I can, because I do have quite a lot of knowledge on it, because I live, breathe, and yeah, basically my house is all things autism. I think even the dog is autistic, if I'm honest with you. But yeah, so basically that's all for this video, part 1. But if you go over to my channel, I will be posting part 2, and then I will complete kitting up in that video and do the washi tape around Mona Lisa herself, bless her. Anyway, so please like, subscribe and share. And I do know that quite a lot of you have subscribed over the last few hours. So a big thank you. Thank you to a lady called California Karen, I think her name is. And she made me smile this morning. It's nice to get up to her nice messages. And yeah, I look forward to speaking to you soon. And God bless you all. Take care. Bye.